also noticed that a lot of women dress like now. When I was growing up, it was rare that a woman would dress like a and if she did, everyone in town knew she was a and they would like go behind the barn and you know have to do with her, sex with her, right? But they would never want that. And now I notice that women love to look like. Why is that?
Oh, because it's nice to feel sexy and feel wanted. Like, it's nice to, you know, get dressed up, look nice, have men look at you. Sometimes that's really nice, and it doesn't have to mean that you're going to do anything. It's just fun.
But can't they do that without dressing it look like a?
They can, but it can also be fun. Especially nowadays, it is nice to be free and to know that you aren't gonna, it's less stigmatized nowadays than it was. So I think a lot of women, like, you know, they feel confined because they've had to dress conservatively just to be respected. So it makes sense some women would rather dress a little more just because now they can.
But do you know that when that man is looking at the all he thinks about is sex? He's not thinking, I want to marry this one. I would want this woman to be the mother of my children. It's like all he's thinking about, this is a and I want this in bed.
I think that's the man's problem. I know a lot of women who are married, women who dress and are married. I think the right man will see you for everything you are. They'll want sex and they'll want love, and they'll see you have all of that to offer.
Really? And you dress fine. Would you ever dress like a?
Oh, yeah. Occasionally.
You would?
Sometimes I like to go out, like, yeah, show a little bit of skin, get some attention. It's fun.
So sometimes you go out dressed like a?
I mean, I wouldn't say, depends how you define it. But yeah, you know, I have a shirt that's low cut and like shows a little stomach that I like to wear because I think I look good in it.
And you feel all sassy and everything? You're like, ready, huh? And when you dress like a, do you expect more men to hit on you or not?
Yeah, probably more men.
If that's what you're looking for?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, well, at least you're honest about it.
Yeah, I mean, usually when women pay attention, close attention to how they dress, it's because they want people to notice.
Nice. I'm glad, because some of them pretend that's not what they want. And so they and if the guy hit on them, they're like, oh, you're just doing it because I'm whatever, right? They pretend they don't want that, but they really do want it.
Depends what it is. I'm not saying catcalling. I'm not saying unwanted touching. I'm not saying like going right in with sexual comments, but to say like, oh, hey, you look good. Like, yeah, I want that myself.
You know what I want to ask you about? And it just occurred to me. I go to the gym sometimes, and I noticed that a lot of those women have those big balloon butts.
Balloon butts.
You know how they have really round, big?
I haven't noticed that. I'm not looking at women's asses at the gym, but
What are those
tell me.
balloons? Oh, yeah, they have yoga ball butts. It's like everybody have a pair now at the gym. And they walk around at the gym and make sure that the guys look at them. They'll walk by and they'll pretend like they don't want you to see, but as soon as they walk by, they'll look back to make sure you see the yoga butt. What's up with all the yoga ball butts?
This is news to me. I'm not going to lie. My guess is that they just want to be appreciated, that they're putting so much work into making their butts look good at the gym, and they want to be appreciated for that.
But that doesn't look good.
You don't think it looks good?
It looks like a big yoga ball.
I mean, if it makes them feel confident, if they think it looks good, that's going to improve their confidence. So maybe it's not about how other people see it.
But don't they have to have surgery for all that kind of...
Some do. I'm not entirely sure what the yoga ball butt is, but yeah, some do.
You know what a yoga ball is. Like they have at the gym these yoga balls where you can stretch on and lay back.
I'm thinking of those big bouncy balls.
Right. It's
okay.
like that. Is that necessary?
No, it's not necessary, but I don't really care if someone wants to do that to themselves. I think we should, definitely challenge beauty standards, and we should know, not every woman has to look that way. Yeah, a lot of it is not, how women are born. So like women should feel pressure to look that way. I think that's the only issue that I would have with it.
I remember in the good old days when boys were boys and men were men, I remember white girls used to have like thin, little, nice, pretty bodies. And,
Okay.
and they were like all big butt, like Bertha butt or something, They were like nice little small bodies and stuff like that. And it used to be so attractive. But now the white girls are getting the big black butts. Why?
Well, maybe because there's more Black representation in the media. Maybe that body is less stigmatized. Maybe also women, there was a lot of pressure on women to be super skinny, and a lot of women rightfully called that out and said, that's not healthy to starve yourself. So maybe that's part of it also.
So they want to be like the black girls?
I don't think they're trying to be, maybe some, but I think it's more just about being allowed to have your natural body and have curves and not have to be stick thin.
When I was in high school and even after high school, even with the black girls that I dated, they never had big butts. They had nice little.
Yeah, the standards have changed a bit.
Right. That's so sad, huh?
That's not sad. No, I think what's most important is that we're healthy physically and mentally.